Once called Carolinas Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Huard here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, and they go right back to him. Another big rip for him. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
4th down, here's Stafford. Big strike downfield to Judy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
Now Stafford again. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Shotgun snap to Sanford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough fourth and goal. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Panthers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet, but that's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers who have it, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy butting in to pick it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim her. Go.
looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Catch made over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Called in left side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. It's Hurts once again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. Second down. Another try following the sack. He's got it near the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And some excellent work on this play. It takes them a while to get to him downfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's going to push one deep down there. They connect on the deep shot. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, here's Stafford. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw, Stafford. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
He's throwing for it. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get two. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Brown on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone.
63.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons hold an 11-point advantage. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
McCaffrey on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Good, set. On anyone, huh? Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Gets everything he has under this throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Good, set. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Delta, set. On any, Delta.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, Hurts. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Stafford now on 1st down. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They are going for it. McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. From the pistol, Hurts. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Play action. Hurts has it. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete. And that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing here, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And it's a good chunk of yards on that play, 10 of them before he hit that sideline. That moves him ever closer on this third down. Here's Hurts. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
On the ground, Brown. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over until it's over.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Escapes a defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They'll try to run it in, and he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Worthy now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Brown, and they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Shotgun handoff to Brown. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. You know, I don't even know sometimes what it means to bow up, but that's exactly what the defense did. I do know this. It means stopping that offense in critical situations and forcing a fourth down. Now we'll get to see whether or not this offense wants to gamble.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 30-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying this side. Shorty, you and I, take a
First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First and 10 at the
Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the right and pulled in by Judy. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Now Stafford again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Another Carolina Panther.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
First down, Falcons.
Going with Brown on the ground. Room to work at the 35. He's all the way up to the 41. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers, just the element they needed to spring that run.
First and 10 from the 41. They're going to pass it here. Escapes out to the left. And he's tackled for a short gain. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh,